Welcome to Press Media of India PMI. I am Syed Liaqat Hussain on the news desk. Here is the presentation for today's headlines. Telangana Cabinet not to fill 50,000 posts. Urdu is one of the most beautiful languages, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu says. Day after joining BJP, two councillors returned to TRS. State BJP Chief Bandi Sanjay says Padyatra will change political dynamics in Telangana. Preparations at a fast pace for Lashkar Bonalu. 5-day national online workshop on Urdu journalism begins. Telangana intermediate first year exams likely to held in August. Forecast gates of Musi project lifted. Two brothers die after being hit by lorry in Jayashankar Bhupalpalli. The news are in detail now. Telangana Cabinet decides to fill vacancies under new zonal system. It is likely to constitute a committee to recommend the modalities. It is learned that the Cabinet, which discussed the report submitted by the Finance Secretary of Vacancies, felt that the issue should be discussed in greater depth, including issues like cadre distribution, etc., and asked the officers concerned to be present at the meeting with all details. It is learned that Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao said the process needs to be speeded up. The Cabinet is also likely to announce a job calendar on Wednesday. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu on Tuesday referred to the richness of Urdu language and said Urdu is one of the most beautiful languages spoken around the world. Touching upon the importance of mother tongue, Naidu urged people to always speak in their native languages. He observed that Hyderabad in particular and Deccan as a whole have been ancient centers of Urdu. Naidu received the book Urdu Poets and Writers, Gems of Deccan, authorized by senior journalist J.S. Iftikhar. He also received book on former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao from Mamidi Hari Krishna, Director of Telangana State Language and Culture Department. Mana Vatamma Rama, authored by Satyakashi Bhargava, and Nalagunda Kathalu, authorized by Mallikarjun. A day after joining BJP, two TRS councillors returned to the ruling party on Wednesday in the presence of the Finance Minister Harish Rao and MP Kotha Prabhakar Reddy here at Siddipet. Getting into details, the two councillors, Jyoti Kanakaiya, 7th Ward councillor, and D. Balakrishna, 8th Ward councillor, joined BJP on Tuesday in the presence of the party president Bandi Sanjay and MLA Raghunandan Rao. However, the two returned to the TRS party within 24 hours. This comes after the MP Kotha Prabhakar Reddy and other leaders from the TRS spoke to them on the directions of Harish Rao and brought them back to the party. The two councillors said that they will remain in TRS party forever. Telangana State BJP Chief Bandi Sanjay Kumar said that the state is besieged with an autocratic and dictatorial regime and people are being exploited under a family rule. Addressing the state secretaries, district presidents in charge and senior leaders of the party here on Tuesday, he sought their suggestions on the successful organizing his proposed Padyatra scheduled to begin on August 9 and the ensuing Huzurabad by poll. Criticizing the TRS party, he said the common people are not in a position to live in the sorry state affairs facing by the state. Lashing at the current regime, he pointed out that MLAs were being purchased like cattle in the shanties. Ashada month festivities stage set for Ujjani Mahankali Temple, Secunderabad for Lashkar Bonalu celebrations. All elaborate arrangements are being made ready for the day. The 2 days annual events would begin from July 25th. Painting works, minute repair and lighting work are in progress, and coming week temple would be decorated with flowers. Worst times are the best times for journalists and journalism aspirants to report the truth, said Afra Khanam Sharwani, senior editor of The Wire, while addressing participants live from Delhi in the inaugural session of the 5-day National Online Workshop broadcast from Urdu Maskan near Khilwat in Charminar on Tuesday. The workshop was organized by Telangana State Urdu Academy TSUA. I feel I am not just reporting but I am on war border, she reflected in her keynote address and recalled that Urdu and Urdu journalism has a glorious past in the country. She hoped that Urdu media would be able to provide leadership in times of crisis as it had done during the freedom movement. The Telangana State Board of Intermediate Education has decided to conduct inter-first year exams for the students who have been promoted to the second year. A report has been submitted to the government on the conduct of exams. The intermediate first and second year exams were cancelled due to the rise in coronavirus cases in the state, following which the government promoted inter-second year considering the same marks secured by them in the first year. The intermediate board had also announced that first year exams can be conducted after the coronavirus cases subside in the state if government gives its nod. Around 4,59,008 students had paid the fees for the exams which were supposed to held in the month of May 2021. The irrigation officials on Wednesday morning lifted 4 crest gates of Musi project due to the increase in the water inflow to the project. The water levels has reached 642.5 feet due to the heavy rains as against the full storage capacity of 645 feet, following which the officials lifted 2nd, 4th, 6th and 8th crest gates, releasing 2,600 cusics of water to the downstream. Officials said that the project inflow has been increased to 4,000 cusics due to the rains in the upper areas. On Monday evening, around 60.99 cusics of water released to the right flank canal and 83.98 cusics to tight flank canal. The irrigation officials alerted the people residing near canals and Musi River to not visit close to the canals and river. 2 people were killed on the spot and 1 other injured after being hit by a lorry here at Bomapur at Mahadapur Mandal in Jayashankar Bhupalpalli district on Wednesday. The 2 identified as Raja Gaur and Shankar Gaur, a native of Inkapalli village of Mahadapur Mandal. While the 2 were dead on the spot, Shankar Gaur's son Vishnu Gaur sustained injuries. He was shifted to a hospital for treatment. The police registered a case and launched an investigation. The bodies were shifted to hospital morgue for autopsy. Thank you for watching PMI News Hyderabad.